Browns currently wrapping up the first of a couple of days of joint practices with the Minnesota Vikings out in Berea. They were busy earlier today, though. The Browns got that new deal done with linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. 3-year extension worth up to $39 million. Includes $25 million guaranteed. So the Browns do lock up their linebacker. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah talked about why Jim Schwartz's defense such a good fit for him, as well as getting the extension done.
Been a while negotiating, but man, it feels good. Feels like I'm loved, right? Feels like that, I have an opportunity to respond to a lot of the different things that's going on in my life, and a lot of the different things that have been going on, and it feels good to be locked into a place and have the place also respect you and give you honor as well. So
Jim's defense, why was it so suited for you, and where can you go next with it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have a different scheme, right? It's all about progression. It's all about learning the scheme, but it's also about the relationships that you build with the coach, the relationship that you build with your teammates. So the scheme, I think, that allows me to be myself per se, right? And it allows me to really tap into the personnel that I believe that I fit into, which is being very diverse, whether it's blitzing off the edge, staying in the middle, being in pass coverage, pass rush, whatever it may be. So I feel like it's a diverse defense, and it works well with different personnel.
So it's a 3-year, $39 million extension. Andrew Berry issued this statement on the extension. When we drafted Jeremiah in 2021, we thought he was a unique player who embodied the skill set needed to defend the linebacker in modern-day NFL. 3 years later, he's shown himself to be among the best at the position. Player that lives behind the line of scrimmage because he's a heat-seeking missile with rare shape-shifting movement, skills that would make Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus blush. Wow, that's an Ivy League reference there. Jeremiah has overcome personal tragedy and has served the community both domestically and abroad. Maintaining an infectious energy is everything he does. We are proud that he will represent our organization for years to come. Let's welcome in Sam Monson, formerly of PFF, Pro Football Focus, moving to the 33rd team where he will host Check the Mic with Steve and Sam. Sam, congrats on the new podcast. Appreciate the time. When you look at Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, what do you see?
Yeah, like it was a Matrix reference there from Andrew Berry from the old movies. The slow motion ability to dodge bullets effectively is what he's saying, and it's dead on, right? Like when you watch Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, he operates at a different speed to everybody that's trying to block him. Steve Palazzolo, my podcast co-host, has said he reminds him a lot of Troy Polamalu from back in the day. That different level of intensity, of anticipation, of speed. When he goes, it is like a heat-seeking missile, and he just zooms to the right place at the right time and makes a play. I love watching JOK play the game, and I think he's one of the most exciting linebackers in the game to watch. And he's definitely developed as a player and become one of the better ones as well.
Yeah, it had a number of tackles for loss and was among the best at the linebacker position. The guys ahead of him were technically outside linebacker DN types. So that type of talent. And Polamalu is a Hall of Famer.